Okay, hi guys. I'm doing something completely different aside from the millions of pics that I always post on Instagram and Facebook. I'm doing a little video diary because it's an assignment from my therapist. You guys saw my earlier post about mental health, and so it's something that I'm really big on. And as I shared, a lot of people close to me already know my struggles and my issues, and that I've also been in therapy. And so, even though I'm a therapist, I also have my stuff that I deal with. So, I've always been really honest and open about that, even more so now because I'm doing the video. So, something very different, but again, in order for us to grow, we have to do things that are out of our comfort zone, so that way we can learn from it. So this is one of the things that, although I'm comfortable taking pictures of me and my family, my daughter especially, recording myself is something different and awkward. But here it goes. So it's just something different that I'm doing, and it's in order for me to kind of process where I'm going in life, the goals that I have right now for myself, and just kind of the direction that I'm heading. And so a lot of times there's a million thoughts and things going on in my head, and I want to get them out, and they just get all sort of jumbled up. But I guess hearing myself after I'm done recording is going to give me the opportunity to sort of process and sort of analyze, what it is I'm thinking. But one of the things I was talking to my therapist about was that how sometimes therapists or other mental health professionals in the field get judged a little bit more, because people tend to make the assumption that, well, you're in this field, you should have your shit together. And that's not always the case. And sorry if my eyes drift off. I'm catching myself, but that's the way I am. So maybe with practice and doing more of these recordings, I'll get better. So for right now, I have a view on the fourth floor parking garage, and so I'm looking out at the sky, and so my eyes tend to go back and forth. But going back to the judgment and so forth, we all have our issues. I have mine, but you guys see my postings, and like I tell everybody, one thing that I've always been good at is just kind of always pushing through. There's always stuff that's happening. Life's not always perfect, but I work every day to try to make the best of whatever comes my way, pushing myself, reading motivational quotes, reading spiritual material, reading my Bible verses, listening to inspirational music, whatever it is, writing in my journal, looking at beautiful pictures of my daughter Jo, because you guys know that Facebook and Instagram is just as much her page as it is mine. But I'm always being proactive and trying to work at it. So, I do have my days, I do have my moments where I just feel like shit. And I, beat myself up and, get angry at myself. But I know that they're temporary. And I try to just kind of analyze, where those feelings and thoughts and moods are coming from, and just kind of work from there. But again, I'm a therapist, but I am always actively working on myself as well. And because I know that when I was in school at the Mount, the one of the requirements in the last semester was to also be a patient, and so we needed to attend our own personal therapy sessions, which was actually really good because it allowed me to get back into therapy that I had stopped attending a couple years ago, because I've been in and out of counseling for the past 15-20 years. So I think I started in my early 20s, because again, I put myself in unhealthy relationships, and hard-headed, stubborn. You guys know my personalities. A lot of you guys know. I'm a little strong-willed, a little stubborn, a little hard-headed. So no matter what anybody told me or advised, I was going to do whatever the hell I wanted. And so obviously there were consequences to, being in those situations. But again, we live and learn, and I'm grateful that I learned a lot. And so right now, this is where I'm at, okay? I'm not only working on my physical health, because up to this point I've lost in the past year 24 pounds. Grad school did a number on me and I was getting super chunky. And so I had a doctor's appointment physical exam a year and a half ago, and I was told I was pre-diabetic. So that was not cool. So I was like, okay, I gotta lose the weight. I was getting super chunky. So that's where I'm at. I still need to lose another 20-25, but I'm also working on my spiritual self and also just my mental health. So again, you know, with the post I posted earlier, it's just one of the things that I'm doing is constantly just being more open about the topic of mental health, and you know, not only about others but about myself. So this video was something different. I knew, awkward. Hope it didn't make you guys uncomfortable, because I'm feeling kind of weird about it, but I don't know. Either way, it's growth for me. Just being a little bit transparent and just kind of learning and moving forward. So I'll keep you posted on what other assignments my therapist has for me, but doing this was one of them. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful day. I'm off to a session at LA High. Bye.